That's what I've got. Swelluk UK, aquatics or pond people, guys. So, but yeah, strange one. This is I don't know. I don't know what material that is. So, I mean, it doesn't give no guarantee there neither. So, I'm sure it said 25-year on Amazon. So yeah, strange material, but I'll get that in today. I'll leave the old pond liner in, that can be my underlay. So yeah, right, upwards and onwards. Let's get this in, see how it fits. Right then people, as I said, I've got that liner in, but I've been thinking about it. I know it's a cheap liner, but not too happy the way it came. So basically, just a black plastic bag. I mean a cardboard box, yeah, but I know it's only a pond liner, cardboard box too much, but even a bit of bubble wrap around it. My main concern is that's coming like that. Any pinpricks through like travelling or unloading at depots and whatnot, exchanging from depot to vans, flung around. You know, I'm not particularly happy with that. That's some Swell. I think Swell needs to obviously reconsider about their packaging with pond liners. I mean, even a bit of bubble wrap around it would go a bit more protection, but yeah, I'm not happy with that. I know it's cheap, but cheap and cheerful. You pay for what you get. Like I said, it's only a holding tank, but yeah. But next year when I get some money, I'm going to get one of those metal framed paddling pools. We did see them like a while ago, and you know, hesitating to get one. We left it, and when we did decide to get one because it's quite cheap. It was about 70 odd quid. That's for like 8 foot by 4 foot by 2 foot in depth. Yeah, it looked recently, the earliest I could deliver was next year, March, April. So lesson learnt there. I should have got it while I first see it. So yeah, just to let you know about the package on that. Yeah, I'm a bit suspect on that, but fingers crossed, hopefully no damage. Right, onwards and upwards. Well people, welcome back. Day Thursday afternoon, around with parents. I think the last time I did a video with my parents, so I just basically upgraded my dad's pond, put a new liner, and he's now had this done. Looking very nice. He did have decking down there recently, and it was done by someone, won't mention no names, done to get him in trouble, but it was cheap, nasty, and it wasn't done properly. But I did tell my parents, because they get on a bit, don't put decking down, get it patioed. It'll be much better, it'll be less hard work for you every year trying to maintain it. So I just had this done, so looking very nice. And the old pond there, yes, come around the weekend, took all the cladding off, timber, basically work, but just basically built around the timber frame, so looking much better. And this area much better for me dad now to obviously maintain the filter, whereas before it's just mud, it's slipping and sliding everywhere. So yeah, it's lovely. So what I do is, when I can't get on this now for at least 3 or 4 days, so no rush, I pop back, drain that down, give it a go scrub out, clean out, top that back up, put the fish in. So fish are in the holding tank there, they're doing okay. Only goldfish, but yeah, I just thought I'll do a quick video, show you Dad's pond and patio. Very nice. Right, laters. Right people, I'm just draining down the pond. This pond water is going over there in my holding tank. So for while it's just low, I'll just check the fish, see how they're doing. A bit spooked at the moment. So they seem okay. Got that gourmet there. The 4 fish we got at the Crouch Valley Koi show. That's the only survivor left, because remember I bought them back and they had Costia, then flukes, and lost the other 3. So I'll leave this for a day or 2. Just make sure that holding tank is okay, no leaks, and it doesn't collapse. So there you go. Oh, right, sorry people, back again. Right, as you see, fill up the pond or the holding tank. What I'm going to do now is going to do, first time I've done this, is sort of get the koi out, get them in the measuring bowl, give them once over, check them over, see A-OK, do a quick measure, then I'll update my flow chart and see what the difference is. So right, let's get out there, get the koi out, fish out, and measure them up. Right, onwards and upwards. Alright, welcome back guys. Yeah, I so enjoyed my first ever attempt of measuring the koi. I do apologise for the out of focus screenshots. Easier said than done, as I found out. I don't know you guys do it, how you get these good perfect pictures of the koi. I couldn't do it. I did try, but that's the best I could do. Yeah, sorry about the food. Yeah, I didn't realise that. Obviously I fed them in the morning and decided to get them out, measure them and put them in the holding tank, so I do apologise for that. So yeah, the Goshki, as you know, it lost its Benny, so shame, but there you go, these things happen. So they're all in the holding tank now. I'll do a quick video in a minute, so no problems. So, but yeah, still a bit peeved off with that bloody liner. I mean, I don't know what liner it is or what the fabric is. It looks like some sort of mesh and dipped in some sort of plastic coating. I don't know, but I did find when I was putting the liner in to help me out, obviously keep the sides up and in place, I put gaffer tape up, and once it started filling water, then obviously release the gaffer tape to obviously take out the creases and folds, and I pulled one bit of gaffer tape off and it pulled bloody coating off and all. So just a pre-warning guys, you know, do decide to get a bit of cheap liner for something, you know, temporary. Wouldn't recommend it for a pond, definitely not. But you know, it's just something cheap just to help me out of trouble at the time being. But yeah, I pulled the bloody gaffer tape off and it took part of the coating off. So yeah. Right, I'll leave it for here now and I'll spin you around and you can see the koi's in the holding tank. At the moment I'm draining down the main pond. I've got a jet wash out, so I'll just wait for that to empty out and I'll go around the liner, give it a good old crank. It stinks, all the algae on it and blanket weed. So yeah, I'm going to jet that nice and clean and I'll start ponding around, getting there and just try and find this leak if I do find it. So yeah, right, onwards and upwards. Alright, so guys, that's the holding tank. All the koi's are in there. I'm a bit spooked at the moment, something different. Yeah, I can't. Just trying to. That white section there, I mean, it's got a fold. That's where I had the gaffer tape on it, like so, on the wall there. Just hold it up separately in place, pulled it off, and take the coating off. Just be down to wicks. I've got some spring-loaded, they're little clamps, so I'll put them against the, tuck that underneath the windshield. And that way I'll take all that gaffer tape off them, so it should hold the line in place. I've got some netting to go over here, so I'll put the netting on as well. So, as I said, I've got my cartridge out, jet washing. I started, basically I've done that back wall, that section there, and there. Because it still had water in it, it's just spraying up everywhere, so I'm going to drain it right down completely, get in there, get the old dustpan and brush, scrape all that shit out, and I can do the back wall in here. I'll get inside and do that. So, but yeah, there's a little crud at the bottom there, so that's gonna be fun to go. They're gonna stink to high heaven. Right, I'll catch you later. Right people, welcome back. Right, it's all the pond liner cleaned out. I mean, it took ages. There's definitely water underneath the liner, but I'm not sure where. I've been emptying it down the back of the pond there, and obviously it's seeping down behind the wall and underneath, but we'll see. So basically now I've left that topped up to the top rim of that, Cockney drain. So I leave that, keep an eye on that, see if it drops. It doesn't drop, so I know from there to that first elbow over there it's sand. And I'll just keep topping it up because I've got a halfway there, got another elbow and a 45 and 45, that makes sense, comes down, angle and down, not round, but just keep an eye on that. But yeah, definitely water underneath that liner, but as I said, it could be where I've been in there tipping the water out, because behind there's my driveway, so fingers crossed, I hope that stays where it is. If it doesn't, then I know that's what the leak is in that pipe work. Right people, welcome back. Well, that was hard going, cleaning out that pond. I'm struggling there, my back, my bloody shoulder. So yeah, that was hard work that. So basically now, I'm just gonna keep eyeing it. See that water drops down on the drain there. If not, I'll just keep topping up little by little. But yeah, as I said, there's definitely water underneath that liner. But as I said, it could be where I've been bailing out the pond water down the drive. And obviously, it's gone down the sides and put it underneath, hopefully. But there's not much I can do now. Just as I said, keep eyeing it and top it up. I'll let it dry out. And what I'll do is I'll get back in there one day and basically try and go over that floor area, see if I can see any cracks or splits, and I'll double check the actual inside the drain. Don't know whether to take that flange off on top of the drain that holds the liner down. I don't know, a bit concerned whether I break it or it cracks. Yeah, I don't know, but I have to wait and see. So I'm going to call that a wrap for this video. So I'll do little bits and pieces as I go along with that pond. So that's it for now, guys. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and if you don't mind, please subscribe, be appreciated. I'll catch you later. Cheers.